So if you've tried to lose weight and you've been very unsuccessful, not because you didn't know what to do or you didn't know what to cut out, but you just couldn't be consistent. It was like being disciplined and consistent was just the hardest thing for you. Well, I got something that not only helped me lose the weight, but helped me keep it off. And it is actually how I developed my day one mindset. And that changed the entire game for me. I was able to lose 162 pounds naturally and keep it off. So I'm going to share with you exactly what it is and exactly how you can develop a day one mindset. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome. Y'all, I know it has been a minute, and honestly, I don't know what's been taking so long, but welcome back. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I truly appreciate it. So we're going to get straight into it. I was able to go from 337 pounds to 162 pounds. And I did it naturally. That was not the way I really wanted to do it, but that was exactly how it was done. And I'm going to tell you, yes, I tried for 16 years to lose weight. And not just tried to lose weight, I literally tried and failed at losing weight. Like, I tried everything. I tried Weight Watchers. I did Billy Blanks. I had numerous gym memberships. Like, it wasn't even funny. And for some reason, from 2003 to 2019, I was never successful. Like, when I say never successful, I was never successful until September 25th of 2019. And I'm going to tell you the one thing that changed was that I actually learned to develop a day one mindset. So check it. I'm going to just share with you exactly how it happened. So September 25th, 2019, the doctor was like, hey, yeah, I know you're in a lot of pain. Both of your knees are aching really bad and you have severe pain in your back. However, I am going to prescribe that you actually have 3 surgeries, a double knee replacement and surgery on your back. And he prescribed 3 surgeries, endless medications, as well as physical therapy for like months on end. It was crazy. I knew that there was no way I could do that, right? So I actually went home crying and bawling my eyes out. And I remember thinking to myself, something that my doctor, my general practitioner had actually told me earlier like that year. She said I had 2 options. I could either give up and die, or I could fight and live. And in that moment, I didn't know what else to do. So all I knew to do was fight. But I didn't know what a fight looked like. I didn't know what a fight was. I didn't know what I really needed to do. So I remember that day, I actually talked to God, and if you know my story, you know that God was my weight loss coach. I did it right before the pandemic, and I lost most of my weight during the pandemic, so I actually did it very like just me and God, very solo dolo. However, when I asked God, I was like, I need some help. And he was like, okay, so are you ready for today to be your day one? I didn't know what that meant. All I knew was I need to lose weight, God. Like, that's it. That's all I know. Well, September 25th, 2019 was my day one. I had no idea even what a day one was. But the more that I got into this journey, the more I understood not only what a day one was, but what a day one mindset is. And I'm going to share that with you really quickly. So I know you're wondering, like, what is a day one mindset? And a day one mindset simply is I am going to keep that same intensity, fire, desire, excitement, enthusiasm as day one, because every day of my weight loss journey for me is day one. So I look at every day as day one. And I know you're probably like, what? Meaning, so yes, September 25th, 2019 was day one. But guess what? September 26th, 2019 was day one. September 27th, 2019 was, guess what? Day one. Today is still day one. So for me, I literally look at who I was on my day one, and every day I tell myself I'm never going back to that version of me ever again. I'm never going back there. And honestly, I've been able to keep it up. But let me explain to you exactly how I came up with my day one mindset. So this is exactly what I did to develop my day one mindset. And if you want to do it, it's just as simple. So you need just a few things to actually get your day one mindset right. And the first thing that you need is a strong why. When I say a strong why, most of the whys that I hear are very shallow and very weak, okay? Most of the time, people are like, yeah, I want to lose weight because I want to go on a cruise. I want to lose weight because summer's coming. I want a summer body. I want to lose weight because I'm going to a class reunion. I want to lose weight because I'm so sick and tired of just like buying bigger clothes, and I want to buy smaller clothes. Cute, cool, great. However, when you have a day one mindset, the first thing that you need to have a strong day one mindset, and the strongest part of your day one, is literally the foundation, which is your why. If you don't have a strong why, the rest of your day one mindset is built on a very, very shaky and very unstable ground, right? So for me, September 24th, right? The day before I started my weight loss journey. My why for losing weight was I was looking for validation from people. I was looking to be loved. I was looking for a spouse. I wanted somebody to say, oh, you look pretty. I wanted someone I wanted someone's approval. I was looking for everybody externally to give me approval and validation, and I never really looked inside to get it. However, September 25th, 2019, it changed. And what changed for me was, instead of looking for everybody else to give me a, make me feel important, make me feel loved, make me feel valuable, I said, I want to love me for the first time in my life. I want to love the skin I'm in. I am ready to walk past the mirror and be proud of myself. I'm ready to walk upstairs and not be winded by the second or third step. I'm ready to get on roller coasters without fearing that I'm not going to be able to buckle. Like, I literally shifted my why from hoping that people externally would see me as something great to the place where I wanted to be proud of me, as in me looking at myself for validation, as in looking to God for clarity and approval. And it was so interesting because when that shifted, that was when my true day one started. Because guess what? Every day I do the same thing. Every day I tell myself the same thing. Today you're going to make yourself proud. Today, God loves you. Today, you don't need approval from anyone else. You need approval from you. So if you're trying to really lose weight, you need a strong why. I don't care if it's a medical why, like I want to get stronger, I want to get off these medications, I want to whatever. Or if you're like, I'm so sick of not loving the skin I'm in, or I'm tired of having all these health conditions that are in my bloodline. I'm sick and tired of not liking just me, and I'm ready to fully love me, right? Like, whatever your why is, it needs to be strong, and it needs to be not just motivational, but inspiring. It needs to be able to inspire you every day. And it's actually going to be the thing that's actually going to give you the motivation, the inspiration, and then ultimately is going to help you be consistent. Because now for me, if I don't work out, guess what? My why is like, Gwen, so you said that you wanted to love you more, but why aren't you showing up for you? Or you said that you were actually going to start meal prepping, and I don't understand why you out here at Burger King and McDonald's and doing all this stuff that you know you're not supposed to be doing, and you know it's going to catch up with you, so I need you to get it together. Like, your why has to be able to punch you in the face and remind you of why you're in this journey every day. So first and foremost, you have to have a strong why. If you're going to have a day one mindset, you have to have a strong why, period. Number two, the next thing that you actually really need to look inside, because I don't know why so often people think that weight loss is one size fits all. I am of a different belief system. Yes, there are guidelines and rules. We understand that. You can't eat 5,000 calories and think, oh, I'm just going to be okay tomorrow and not work anything off and eat the same craziness every day. We get that. You can't just not work out and say, no. But there are certain things that you know specifically that you need to work on. So for me, a day one mindset it goes into self-evaluation. What do I need to work on, as in me, to actually become the version of me that makes me proud and actually truly pours into that why, right? So for me, I was like, you know what? What I need to do is, if I want to love me more, I need to actually start eating at home more, because eating out is not only very costly, but it's just very unhealthy. So I knew that I needed to start cooking. I knew that I wasn't working out, so I knew I needed to start working out. So I'm going to suggest for you, the next thing you need to do some self-evaluations and really write down at least 3 to maybe 5 things that you know you need to work on. I'm going to suggest, please stop after 5, because after 5, you're going to get very, very frustrated with yourself and you're going to want to quit. All right. So write down at least 3 to 5 things that will actually help you when it comes to, actually losing the weight, and not just losing it, but keeping it off. Like things that bad habits, bad unhealthy habits that you know that you need to change. Yeah, that's really the bulk of your day one mindset, where you are constantly doing self-reflections. After that, after you reflect and figure out, okay, I'm not drinking enough water, I'm not eating enough, I'm snacking all day, I'm eating too late, or I'm just eating all the wrong things, or I'm just eating bread all day, or I'm just eating too much pasta, or I'm just eating too much fried food. Whatever your 3 to 5 things are, once you figure out what those are, now you need to do some problem solving. Okay, so if I'm not getting enough sleep, I need to get more sleep. Simple, right? If I'm eating too much bread, now it's time for me to eat less bread, or come up with as well as come up with some other options of healthy bread and healthy carbs that you can actually eat, as you are not only restricting yourself, but making sure that you're still feeding the part of you that loves that bread. So if you like bread, you might want to switch to whole wheat bread or whole grain, or say, you know what, instead of doing it every day, I'm going to do it 3 times a week, something like that. If you are a candyaholic, okay, sugar is not good for me, so let me actually start working on those sugar cravings. So sincerely, my day one mindset every day is A, I look at my why. B, I do self-reflections. Okay, Gwen, yesterday you did not drink enough water. Yesterday you worked out a little bit. You didn't do what you need to do. And then after that, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and problem solve. Okay. So if these are the things I know I need to work on from yesterday, let me actually be better today. And what I love about the day one mindset, it's day to day. It's not okay, I want to lose 100 pounds, and if I don't lose it within 3 months, it's over. No, it's like, am I better than I was yesterday? It's literally me versus me. So the me from today is versus the me from yesterday. That's what day one is. That's what your day one mindset is. It's literally saying, this is why I'm in this journey, and these are the things that I did to make myself better, but I know I need to work on some of this. So that was yesterday, but today I'm going to be better. And guess what? Today, if I don't master it, guess what? I still have tomorrow. And then if tomorrow I'm not fully there, I'm getting better, because the more that you reflect on that day one, literally, not the day one, but the more that you reflect on that why, the more you're like, I am inspired to be the best version of me, because I want to get off the medications. I want to be able to achieve my goals. I want to love the body I'm in. I don't want to be in pain. Like, you will become your own motivation. And I think that for me was what having a day one mindset did. It allowed me to become my own superhero and stop looking for other people to save me. And so often, that is exactly what happens in our weight loss journeys. I love us, but we are constantly looking for someone to come and smack the chicken wing out your hand, and someone to come and stop eating the mashed potatoes, don't eat any more rice, and put down the candy. No one's going to do that. I don't care what supports you have. I don't care who you have. I don't care if you get a nutritionist, a dietitian, a personal trainer. I don't care. No one is going to save you but you. And what helped me to save me was having a day one mindset. My day one mindset allowed me to shift what I felt about myself, which ultimately poured into my journey. So, if you are someone who has been having a hard time with trying to be consistent, get a day one mindset. If you've had a hard time with trying to stay disciplined, get a day one mindset. If you are someone who's like, I am on track for a good bit of time and then all of a sudden I fall off, it might be the mindset that's the problem and not the food or the exercise. You probably need to master your mindset, and from there, everything else will fall into place. So I hope that this helps you, because it definitely helped me. And the good thing is I actually wrote an ebook, and my ebook is called Embracing Your Day One Mindset. And I wrote down everything that I did that allowed me to get to where I am, where I've not only been able to lose the weight, but keep the maturity off it off for more than 3 years. So if you'd like to get that ebook, it is a great way to not only start your journey, but it's a great way to even just motivate you to go to the next level in your weight loss journey. So the link is in the bio. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I'm definitely going to try to put out more content, because I really want to help you guys become the best version of yourselves. Thank you again so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Love ya.